Well, I missed a few steps on this repair. I didn't video the first part of it. Well, I missed a few steps on this repair. It's a Repair Cafe thing, which I couldn't fix at the time. Just put that down there. And yeah, it's certainly different. It's some headphones, but it's with there's a battery compartment in there, and that thing there. So it's actually a radio. I think it's a pair of headphones as well. There's like a audio jack input, but I mean it really is special. I think you would agree, very special. So yeah, AM FM radio, and I believe there's as mentioned, an input, override input for audio in, so you can use it as headphones and look really cool with the aerial waggling about. Anyway, so I did some investigation, and it's the cable that goes to the band. Okay. So what we got to do basically is replace the band. So there is I've got a USB cable here. I mean, I've got millions of these ones, as I'm sure most people have. Firstly, let's get this cable out. So it's got to come off. I've taken some pictures of this anyway, so I can hopefully sort it out. Oh, that's actually shielded there. Let's cut that off. It's probably not going to be the prettiest repair, because I mean these are essentially what look like ear defenders. They're built into some ear defenders. They're very, yeah, it's very special. That's all completely collapsing, that thing. Yeah, the wire's knackered. So let's see if I can actually pull it out. Yeah, so that comes out there. The cable needs to be that length. So let's do that. Yeah. So about there, that'll do. So hopefully it's going to be good. Chop that off. It goes in the bin. Okay, so the tricky bit I think is going to be threading this back in. Let's see how easy it is to do. Oh, it seems to be okay. Ah, brilliant. Okay, nice. So what I don't have, if we have a look at the original cable, I don't have that grommet there. But you know, it's probably not a huge problem. It's just going to be a little bit naffer, but hey, it is what it is. I'm sure we can probably restore it to its glory. Use glory in inverted commas. Right, so let's have a look. So this is the battery compartment. So the positive. Now let's just pull that there a little bit. I've got to chop this off carefully. And it being USB, there should be 4 cables. I don't know where my, hang on a sec, let me find my wire cutters, one sec. I couldn't find that. Anyway, so I just yanked it off and it'll be okay. So if we do that, so that's the USB cables there. So if we where is it? Yeah, and I'll do the other side as well. Careful how I pull that through. Right, a bit of jiggery pokery on the cable there. It almost disappeared at the end. So I've sort of done that again. Flipping heck, almost disappeared up there. Jeez. So we're going to stick with red and black as power, pretty standard. I don't know what these other ones are going to be in terms of audio. I think one of them is already white, the other one's yellow, so I'll just use the white and substitute green for yellow. Just easier, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, okay, let me just move that out of the way a minute. Right, so on this side, is it actually marked? It is. Okay, so we've got ones there, which is good. So let's move the cable down a little bit. We've got red, we've got black, we've got white. We just need to do the green. Okay, let's tin those. This nib needs replacing. I've got some nibs somewhere, but I don't know where they've gone. Actually, no, I think I do know where they've gone. I've got a little drawer with that stuff in. I think they're still in there. But I haven't replaced it in ages, and you know what, it works, so I don't know. There's probably other things to do. Right, okay, so that's that side. Now, this side has the battery connector on it. Let's move that out of the way a minute. So as mentioned, that side positive. Let's get some solder on there. And in theory, we should be able to. Just got to get rid of that bit of cable there. There's some shielding on that because it's obviously a USB data cable. Right. Oops, that's positive. That's a negative. Move this audio cable out of the way. Or will be audio cable. So it's still power and data, just that the data is analog, as it were. USB, this isn't. Okay, that's that one. Now this is the audio connector. So I'm not quite sure which way around it is. I don't think it really matters a great deal. He said, oh, maybe it does. We don't want to go push pull. The picture that I took. 1 second. I've got a little note here. So it's the white here goes to red. So that goes that way. Let me just clean that up a little bit. That looks a bit naff. And put a bit more solder on there. And on the black one as well. Okay, so we're going to maintain that one. I need some way of shielding it. Ideally, we should do it properly, really, shouldn't we, with some shrink wrap. I say properly in quotes, hey. It's all a bit naff, but hey. Right, we'll get the right size. I think that's might be a bit small, but we'll try. Let's do those two. It should be enough for both sides actually, because they're reasonably long. So, as I say, it's white and red. So let's get the red on there first, and we'll maintain the white. fact, I don't think we need that much. Let's move that down a bit. Okay. Turn a bit more play in that cable. This is where it starts getting a bit annoying. Yeah, it's going to be annoying. Okay. That's that one. Just not heat it up too much before it actually goes on the thing, because that can be a pain in the butt. A lighter here, so I'm going to have to just use this. It's probably good enough. Okay, that's that one. And then the black. Now this cable's got a bit mashed up. I'm not sure whether this shrink wrap's going to be big enough. I think I'll get it on that way. Maybe I should put it on the green here. So the green is pretending to be yellow. Okay, let's get some bit more solder on that. Okay, make sure that's cooled down enough, otherwise it, as I say, it can distort the shrink wrap even before you've got it over the flipping thing, which is a pain. Looks good. Okay, so that's that bit on. Now with the so that's that one. That's going to go in there. I'll probably put a bit of cable tie or something as strain relief, but let's get this bit done. So thankfully these are labelled, which is good. So let's take the ground off and the positive off. Okay, good. Quite know whether this is going to be able to hold it, but maybe it will. Don't know. Oh yeah. Okay. Fresh solder on there, and on not on there. That's the one cable. Right. And that one. Hey, we've got a clock. That's good. Okay, so when the batteries are in, it does clock mode normally. Okay, so keep an eye on this. So the bottom connector is yellow. Is not yellow. Bottom connector is white. Okay, so that's now in place. So that can go somewhere. It needs to go out of the way. There's actually some stray wires there. I'll be careful how that goes back in. Anyway, we can worry about that in a minute. That's probably got to go that way a little bit. So, does it work? Hey, I can hear stuff. I think that's Radio 1.
Watering and that kind of thing, and you're actually getting that stove for free.
Nice. So they both seem to be working, which is good. Now the next step is the pain in the arse, which is reassembly, because it's not very well designed. It really isn't. So I had to remove a whole bunch of stuff here in this foil. Didn't have anything to grab it hold of. So there's bits that go on the top there. There's also, so there's bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the actual screws, some of them disappeared. So that there's a screw in there. So anyway, what I'm going to have to do now is find some cable ties. 1 second. Right, I've got some cable ties here. So the idea is ultimately when I put it all back together, I'm going to use the cable tie to stop that being pulled up too much. So I've kind of got to guess a little bit. So maybe, where's the other cable gone? Where's that dodgy cable? I don't know where it's gone. Well, oh right, there it is. So I mean that doesn't have much play there. So maybe this might be far too much, but hey, if I do it there, well, that's one of them. So that's that there. If I then get this in place, I wonder which way it clips. Maybe it doesn't clip. Maybe it doesn't clip, it just needs to be screwed on. So there is a screw down there. They made it very difficult to get it out because I think you've actually got to unglue that bit, but you can do it on an angle. It's not ideal. Okay, that feels tight on there. Just need to do the top one. Yeah, it's not a brilliant design, I have to say, but there you go. So where I haven't got the other screws, they've gone. Bugger. So I'm going to have to find a screw. Does that fit? Oh, is that? Maybe that's it there. That's it there. Flip. I did have it. It must have been in there, in that tin foil. That then went off. Is that? That's not good. Why is that not holding properly? It's almost as if it's not. It is supposed to clip, but I didn't see anything that could actually clip in place. Tricky. Maybe this isn't the right screw. I just found a random screw on the floor. Could be. Does look right. there's no positive sort of clip or anything to mount it on. It just seems to be you screw it up and that's it. It's not very good. Or maybe it's the cable that's actually too long. No, it can't be that. How annoying. I wonder whether it's possible to actually push this thing off. Probably. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's the way to do it. There we go. That's better. Now we can actually attack it properly. That's the one. That's the one. Good, good, good. Now, somewhere, I don't know where it's gone, I've got there's some foam inserts. I think they've fallen down there. That's one. That's the other one. Foam insert just goes into there like that. Done. Okay, that's good. Let's not attach that just yet. So with that other one out of the way, maybe it would be too difficult to get that on. So there is I've got to get the cable tie on there. Rather than nav strain relief there is, it's better than nothing. Okay. Yeah. Not sure whether I need to put these on now or afterwards, but maybe now would be a good one. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll try and do those afterwards. Right, okay, let's try and get this bloody thing back on. There's one for the antenna. Oh, I've got to put that one back there. One for the antenna and one for the headphone cable itself. Ooh. Again, it doesn't feel very nice, but okay, there's one more screw that I need to go into there. I really don't have that one. Let's see. Right, well I've got a screw which may work. Oh, that binds nice. I like it. So I've got to put the foam in. Yeah, okay, this is one of the dangers. So, can you shut up, please? In one of the, as I was putting it together, one of the audio cables got a bit messed up, out of whack. So that's a problem. I've got to try and do that where it has minimal strain. Yeah, it's going to be a weakness of it. That's now working with that dreadful song, whatever the hell it is. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure that's going to be that good, but we'll see. So that's there like that. Oh, here we go. This is going to be the case where none of my screws are magnetic, or one of my screwdrivers are magnetic, or the screw isn't. Okay, so let's test it all before I do anything else. Okay, so there is stuff in there on both sides. That's good, that's good, that's good. Let's turn that off for a second. Now we've got to reassemble it. So that goes there, like, which way around is it? That way. There you go, it's actually handed, which is good. And then that one, yep, and that one, like that. Foam goes back in, and then this stuff here, which is, I suspect, is going to be a pain in the arse. Or maybe not. So it's going to be like that, I assume. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, that's not too bad. So it goes into there like that, and there's a nut on the end, so you can hold the nut in the thing, find the screw, is it coming through though? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's all right. Okay, and the other side. Actually, I can't boogie to that because that is, yeah, that's not appropriate music. Anyway, it works. It's quite tight, but turn it up. It's quite loud. Oh, that music is dreadful. Hang on, let me. Right, what else have we got? Oh, you use that to tune. Right, okay, so you use that one to tune it. 90. It's really loud. It works. We set that. So that is, oh no. Anyway, you get, oh, I've gone static. Ah! What's going on? Ow! Tune. Right, 99.5, I think it's radio 1. Oh. Wow, that's loud. I don't know where the knob's gone. I've got to try and find that. Am I shouting? This is very loud. Yeah. Well, I don't feel particularly... Have I got around the right way? Oh, that's better. Is it the latest fashion? Potentially. Should I be wearing roller skates? Almost certainly. Yeah, I'm going to try and find the knob. I don't know where the hell it's gone. I think it disappeared. But it works. So anyway, that's saved from the bin. And I'm not sure it's funky enough. But hey, it's red. So, you don your luminous leggings, you put on your roller skates, and you... So, is it the latest fashion? Potentially not. Is it a bit naff? Most definitely. But it's got like a funky charm thing going on. Anyway, the lady this belongs to uses it to make lots of lovely cakes. So it helps her make cakes. Can only be a good thing. See you next time. Cheers. Groovy.